Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking the Doretta D Rose Reportal. Hope everybody had a great weekend. All right, I got a couple of days worth of reports here. Probably already heard about this when WWE Performance Center trainer Billy Gunn was fired today for testing positives for elevated testosterone in powerlifting competition. This was back in July, and 25th of July. Gunn's drug testing tested at a meet came up with 37-to-1 testosterone ratio. Well above the 4.1 limit. So there's 4.1 limit. He had 37-to-1. And he was also suspended from powerlifting for 4 years. WWE officials reportedly not aware of Gunn's, doing a powerlifting deal, and his suspension until just a few weeks ago, I guess. And over the weekend, in 1992, was the last WWF Saturday night main event of the original run, as aired on Fox. In 2005, over the weekend, Raw presented the Eddie Guerrero tribute show. And of course, you heard about this, I'm sure too, that Hall of Famer Nick Bockwinkel passed away a couple of nights ago. He was 80 years old, a few days before he turned 81. Cauliflower Alley Club issued the following statement: said, with a heavy heart, the Cauliflower Alley Club announces the greatest AWA World Heavyweight Champion of all time and former CAC President and Hall of Famer Nick Bockwinkel passed away Saturday night at approximately 8:40 p.m. due to health issues. I think he had quite a bit going on, but I'll let you know more on that later. But anyway, the Cauliflower Alley Club sends all of Nick's fans, friends, and condolences to Darlene and the Bockwinkel family. And also, I think it was Monday, would have been the birthday of WCW champion Macho Man Savage. Would have been 63 years old, and AWA Tag Team Champion Playboy Buddy Rose would have been also 63. All right. I got a poll here that I did a couple of days ago, and I had a follow-up to it, so I'll just do the follow-up. But anyway, Kobe Kingston noted on Twitter that the Sox, I don't know if you knew about that or not, the Sox recently released for New Day have sold out in the United States, but will be restocked soon. There was really a demand for the Sox for months until WWE released them. I've been wanting socks myself, but didn't know about that. Anyway, Randy Orton got married over the weekend to his fiancee, and got a picture over on the Diamond Dan Facebook page, if you want to check it out. And he looks, for some reason, very happy. I don't know why, but anyway, it is. And the Bella Twins, they were in Paris, France on Friday when the terrorists carried out coordinated attacks across the city, leaving about 130 some odd dead, I believe. Seems like it's growing all the time. Anyway, she says, one of the Bellas, I think Bree did, said, last night I enjoyed a beautiful history and art at the Paris Art Museum, and it saddens me on how quickly something so beautiful can turn ugly. So my heart breaks for millions of pieces to the victims of the terror attacks, and you can see, feel the sadness all around, and also the unity of the world. It reminds me so quickly of how far peace is. But standing in the city of love, I know in the end, love will prevail. All right, today's news. Tonight's Raw taking place in Greenville, South Carolina, with the final hype for the Survivor Series. Are you going to get it? Superstars being advertised as the usual suspects, plus Undertaker, and the whole Wyatt family is going to be there. Reigns, Ambrose, Ryback, and Kane. Tonight's show is going to be featuring the next WWE World Heavyweight Title Tournament match, with Cesaro taking on Reigns, Owens taking on Neville, Ziggler taking on Dean Ambrose, and Kalisto taking on Del Rio. WWE is focusing on these points for tonight. Is the Roman Empire simply too powerful for Cesaro to overthrow? And what shape will Ambrose and Ziggler be in for the match? And can Kalisto clear this obstacle to land to stick his landing in the semis? And Kalisto, I like to see Kalisto and Cesaro. I mean, Kalisto and Neville go at it. That'd be real nice. Anyway, and will NXT alumni Owens and Neville make magic in the ring? Don't know about that. And expect the Brothers of Destruction and the Wyatt family draw the lines of battle and make them clear. Oh, as a reminder, Undertaker's week kicks off on the WWE Network after tonight's Raw. It's Legends with JBL, The Undertaker's Greatest Rivalries, Part 1. And Chavo Guerrero and Rey Mysterio, this is kind of odd to me, unless they got big old floppy pants, have launched a new Viva La Raza clothing line today. I have to look that up, see what it is. All right. Here's usually, like I say, I don't cover the same poll twice. But anyway, this is the second part of the poll. But it's worth noting that Cesaro is running away with the poll now. And he wasn't the other day. WWE website asking fans who they want to see win the World Heavyweight title tournament. So the reason they want to know is so that guy don't win. Don't want the fans predict something ahead of time. But anyway, do you want Cesaro, Reigns, Ambrose, Ziggler, Kalisto, Del Rio, Neville, or Owens? Well, Cesaro right now is currently in the lead with 39% of the poll, while Reigns and Ambrose is tied at 19%. Now on Sunday, when I did a report, Reigns was leaning with 42%, Cesaro just at 15%, and Ambrose at 20%. Somehow Cesaro took off. All right. Well, I was telling you about Billy Gunn, fired from his job as a trainer at Performance Center for the enhancing drugs. But WWE wasn't aware of Gunn's suspension, and in fact, from the weightlifting thing. In fact, and even the fact that he was even good in competition. Brian Alvarez of Wrestling Observer Live said that only the contracted talent are tested. Not the coaches, not the staff at the Performance Center. This is why there was never a negative wellness test done for Gunn. However, WWE officials were forced to release Gunn because they can't have one of their trainers testing positive for performance-enhancing drugs, as it makes their entire development program look bad. So no word yet on who's going to be replacing Gunn, and reportedly considering two people. They ain't going to tell you who the two are, but two people. All right, just a FYI, House of Hardcore 11, November 14, 2015, Queens, New York. Here's the outcome of it. Brian Myers defeated Lance Hoyt. Thea Trinidad defeated Jade. Eric Young defeated Tony Nese. Three-way elimination match was Tommaso defeated Alex Reynolds and JT Dunn. 8-man tag match, special guest referee was Sandman. I don't know if he was drunk or not. But anyway, Team Tremendous, Bill Carr and Dan Barry, Officer Colt Cabana and Kamada defeated Ben Ortiz, Eddie Kingston, Hale Collins, and Vic Delicious, maybe something like that. Don't know him. Monsters Ball was Sabu defeating, Sabu defeated Abyss. And Tajiri defeated Chris Hero. They had a street fight. Ethan Carter III defeated Tommy Dreamer. NWA, or rather, my fault, TNA, there you go. World Tag Team title match. The Wolves, Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards, defeated the Dirty Heels, Austin Aries, and Bobby Roode. Thanks for clicking. I like the scene then. I hope it's on video somewhere, the whole thing. And we can kind of sneak around and find it online for free, huh? Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.